Foutz, first of all, it's a 23-year Mustang, so that's where I'm at. So let me first ask everybody who's transitioning, what's the magic number that you look from the VA? Who knows? What's the magic number?
100%.
No, 50. 50. Why? Come on, guys. You're all retiring or separating, right? Yes, that's right. And what else? What about that check? It's tax-free. Yeah? Because anything below 50% just becomes a sort of compensatory, sort of in your check, kind of invisible. You won't really know the difference. But as soon as you go to 50%, you now get a non-taxable, non-reportable check from the federal government for what you are owed, which is from what the things that have occurred to you over time. So please remember that number as you go forward. That's what I got after you for 23 years. So also, as we're retired for 2 years, I am still waiting for my VA appointment to go to Fort Belvoir to have my medical record review. So I love Fort Belvoir, so as soon as I can get to them, with the exception of an ER visit, I will let you know how that goes. All right, so let me first say my name is Dennis Foutz, and I'm a cruise planner. I'm an American Express travel representative, and I'm a travel concierge. And what I say is, like, I perform simple and elegant travel. It's sort of what I've learned over the last couple of years. So what does that mean and how does that work? That's what I want to discuss with you today. Because what it means to me is what I'd like to then ask you, what does your next career going to look like for you and how do you envision it? I've seen the consistent similarity in that transition. After the first 6 months, no more, the question they ask is this, am I happy? Is this what I wanted to do? Because what I thought I loved, right, what I thought was that sort of magic of what I wanted to be, man, that's not what I thought it was. And now you have that sort of, that retrograde emotion of, I feel kind of stuck in it. And you feel what only military people feel, and that is 100% committed to feeling bad, right? So I wanted to have my own travel agency because I saw a need and wanted to fill a need. So I have kids. And if you get to that point and you say, man, I'm working 100 hours a week. I am hustling, and it's making me feel anxiety, negative anxiety. Don't be afraid to call it. Pull the chute. Just walk over and do something else. That's the best part about being a veteran. Because you know what it means to succeed, whether it be at this thing or the next thing. So please have the courage to acknowledge it and then do it. What does an entrepreneurship mean to me? It means I wanted to do it. For me, I wanted to do it again. I wanted to spend that time with my wife, and I wanted to get it right. Now, I realize if you're younger, that may not connect. But that entrepreneurship, what does entrepreneurship mean to you, is very different than me. And that's important because you got to know your end state to create then your mission, right? Where's the arrow going to land? For me, it was to bring my time back so I could spend more time and flexibility with doing the things I wanted to do. That was a filter for me to lead me down later along to being my independently owned and operated franchise, right? I run my business through my phone and on my laptop, and then I ask myself, do I want to run it from home or do I want a building? And there's pros and cons of it. And so what happened, is that you have to yourself, do I get a loan or do I not get a loan, right? Pay for it or have faith that it'll work out. How do I want to structure my business? Do I want to run it from home through like an internet system process, through like PayPal? Do you have a PayPal account? I mean, PayPal accounts are free. So that goes in sort of the infrastructure, that foundation, that core of education. Now, I would tell you, this is my takeaway. Look, you don't need a 100% plan to get to that next step, okay? And don't wait that long. Because I'll tell you that as soon as you think you have a 100% mission statement and you have the objective, because every veteran out here is going to demand it before you get it, because that's how we train, right? And then I must have a peer review. Now, we call it moving up the chain of command. But now we're going to call it a peer review. You're going to have somebody else look at it. You have a mentor. Then it's going to come back. It's going to get chopped. In the meantime, what's happening? You haven't made a decision. So what I'd say, and I think a lot of successful people will tell you this, fake it till you make it. Just fake it. It's okay. Have a 60% plan. But now when you fake it and you know at least what you want to do, and then when you know what you want to do, you got to find out how much it costs. And then you guys, well, how much does it cost? Well, can I get it for free? I'm a veteran. It's all going to come to me for free. I'm telling you this now. It is not free. In fact, you may have to spend money. Now, for my franchise, which is what was put on the flyers, because I would tell you that my franchise is a travel agency, is that they are very veteran-friendly. Veteran-friendly means they take off a little bit of money on the top to buy a franchise. Franchises cost money because you're buying into the toolbox, right? Into the master success. But I still had to buy a laptop, still had to get business cards, I still had my website that I had to figure out, how to work, whether I want to be sole proprietorship or LLC. That costs money. To make a business, to create a business in the state of Virginia, you got to go pay for it. That's not free. Not a whole lot. In California, where I started, it was very expensive. So, know what you want. Go for it. Learn. Educate yourself through the realities of it. Just try it. Hey, I want to do this. And then put all the monies together. But oftentimes what happens is people try to put all the monies together, and yet they don't really know what they want. Right? I belong to a business network group of over 40, about 30% of them are veterans, where they surface on, they work with, they are part of the home industry. They do shingles and home improvement, and others are sort of business lenders and things like this. Where are you focused at? How are you getting the help you need? You know, so much of reading has also times just sitting down with another veteran and just listening to the things and the tripwires and those hand grenades that they missed and they didn't see rolling in their way. But now that they saw it and they felt it and they learned it, man, that's education, right? That's from a veteran sense. Now, from a franchise sense, you know, I didn't know how to set up an LLC. Didn't know how to set up a website. I certainly didn't know it cost money. So when I chose the business I wanted to go into, what business that you want, and then ask yourself, if its purpose is for a franchise, ask what do they give back to you for the money that you're paying into it to buy it. And this could be a Subway, if you're really into working out, right, Planet Fitness, you know, all these crazy things. Ask what are they going to give you because you are giving them all of you. So, are they giving you the online classes? Just, are they teaching you, so while you're faking it till you make it, because all of you you'll spend, after your kids go to bed or when you're there, you're going to be spending those online courses, learning, the business. Are they going to give that to you? If not, put it in your toolbox. Go look at another business that has a similar infrastructure and see what they are giving to you. You're not desperate for them. They are very desperate for you. And I think if you see it through the eyes of that, you'll find a better means of finding what you don't want to do and what you want to do and then how to jump on it. Qualify them. Don't let them qualify you. People are going to let you in the door because you say you're a veteran. This is true. Oh, you're a veteran. Man, that's so great. It's wonderful to meet you. Tell me about your business. And if you start with, well, that door is going to close just as quickly as it opened up. All right? Because what you are really selling as a veteran is your integrity. It's your honesty. It's knowing that, you know, it's not the ability that you can wake up on time and get to work. That's another career field. But that you have the integrity to walk through the door, that everything that you're selling, or everything that they are buying from you, that's how I look at it, everything that they're buying from you is with great integrity. What is my business model? Now, that being said, business models breathe. Is to say, well, my business model is to provide a human connection. Man, how can I ask somebody to let me coordinate $5, $10, $15, $20,000 worth of vacation investment when they don't even know who I am, other than I'm a veteran? And by the way, I want them to come back again and again and again because I want them to have the best service. And I have my business based on referrals. So I have to create a human connection because without it, it's just a transaction. So my business model is based off the human interaction. I have to create a relationship. Otherwise, I'm just a tab on your Internet Explorer, right?